Hi guys, this is Mr. Welch here. I'm a teacher at Burrell High School, and I'm going to walk you through one program that we use here, and that is Google Classroom. I know a lot of teachers have been using it, and there's some various functionality that I found really useful for using in school, particularly helping some of the ninth grade students stay on track and stay organized. So Google Classroom is part of the Google Suite of Education. There's a bunch of different apps that we can use to um, utilize the Google platform. The first one that I'm going to look at, right, is Google Classroom. As you can see, Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, these may be things that your son or daughter is familiar with from the middle school. Well, today we're going to take a look at Google Classroom. Okay? Now, your son or daughter is probably going to get a lot of teachers that are going to use Google Classroom because it is so useful. I found it very, very helpful in maintaining, makeup work, because absences happen. You may be sick for a couple of days or go on a trip or, whatever the reason is that you happen to miss school. Google Classroom allows us to post all of our documents that we're working on in class online. So you can access it from any computer anywhere as long as you can access, your Google account. So let's click into one of these. This is just sort of a sample as to what your student may look like. If they're in my American Cultures 9 class, this is what their course shell will look like, right? And so I posted one thing here, our syllabus, but I could post things like announcements. I could post, different questions to consider. It has an option for us to, start like a little debate, if there's a question that we're trying to answer as a class. But it is really almost like a Facebook feed. And I hate to say that, but it really is set up similar to sort of the Facebook format of it, right? So you have all of your announcements here. Classwork is where a lot of your assignments would show up, questions that I would pose to the class specifically that I want that would be graded. And also, I would organize this into units, right? And so, topics, there would be a tab where they could open different units to access their material. And then there's a People tab that shows your student who their instructor is and who they can contact if they have any questions. But for you specifically as a parent, you have an opportunity to get emails from Google Classroom that keeps you in the loop from what your kid is doing in class. And it's not necessarily what they're missing, it's what we're doing, right? So that you can be involved. Maybe it's something that you know about and that you're interested in, and you can help, us at home as well. So parents, again, right, this is optional. You do not have to sign up for guardian emails, but it does give you the option, right? Things like missing work, upcoming work, and then class activities. So announcements, assignments, questions, you're going to get those in your daily email. And I know, I get it. One more thing that we need is another email we get every day. But I do think this will help you if you're interested in what your student is doing here in school and also want to be proactive in helping them succeed. Here's a sample, right? So this parent chose to get their email every week. You can choose every day. You can span it out as long as every month, but it's entirely up to you. And you can see, right? So here's some things, from this week, right? That's what they did in this Google Classroom. Okay. So maybe they could, hey, I saw you were missing some assignments. What's this all about? Or, it allows you to know, hey, did you do this assignment for next week? Is there anything I can help you with? Hey, I saw this was cool. It keeps you in the know, right? And then you can see it actually breaks it down into different classes depending on what your student may have. So this student, Felix, has U.S. history. He's got American literature. He's got marine biology, right? Now, depending on that classroom teacher, they have to enable guardian email. So they may decide that, hey, I tried it last year. It was too much of a hassle. I'm not quite familiar with it yet. I don't want to do it. So you may just get one from me, right? Or you may get one from a couple teachers and not all, and that's okay, right? Everyone has their different preferences. But guardian emails are designed to keep you in the know. This is as condensed as I can make it. I'm sure you have many more questions, but if you do have questions, you can always shoot them to me at Travis Welch, that's WELCH, just like the grape juice, at burrell.k12.pa.us. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you have. Thanks for taking the time to listen. Bye.